Yo. Chat, how we doing? Hold on. Let me try something. Yo, Gavin, welcome in. Tom, welcome in. Goobachu, welcome in. Staglord, welcome in. Galaxies, welcome in. Watch Out Creeper, TTV, welcome in. Davy Jones, welcome in. Penguini, welcome in. Sid, how you doing? Welcome in. Big Boss, how you doing? Welcome in. DeBudge, welcome in. L Tom, coming in. How you doing? Dude, Kiwi coming in?
Javante.
Dude, 38 months, bro. Yo, we might have to get another shout out there. Yo, Grinch, welcome in. Azorak, welcome in. How's everyone doing tonight? What's good? I was kind of curious if anyone would be able to tell a difference here. Maybe not. Maybe not. I was just curious if anyone could tell a difference in stream as of right now. Maybe not. I strictly been using code HIPPASLC since I found you. No cap, no glaze. Yo, DeBrickashaw, you absolute legend, my guy. I appreciate that because that helps out tremendously. He shaved? No. I don't think you guys would have been able to tell that. You guys might be... You know what? I'm not going to say specifically what it is. I think you guys can probably figure it out pretty quickly. In just a second here. Let me get TikTok up and running. Let me refresh here. TikTok. New season. Alright. Start streaming. Let's get TikTok up here. Maybe. Alright, and we can bring this here. Boom! Chat, how we doing? Oh, wait, you guys actually won't be able to see. Hold on. Chat. I got a new microphone. But you guys, the code is blocking it. You guys wouldn't have been able to see. Honestly, I tried to do like a sound comparison, and I think it actually sounds exactly the same. However, it seems like it removes background noise a little bit more, so I kind of like that actually. You guys can tell, really? I did a sound comparison. I couldn't really tell personally. It is a lot more sensitive than my last one, and I can definitely make it even more sensitive, but I think I'm hoping that it can cut down some of the more background noise of everything. I can hear your voice in ultra 58K. Oh my god. Dude is like in the future listening. ASMR test, lick it. Dude, I don't know if I'm licking a microphone. I know it's like brand new, but I don't know what kind of stuff they put on it at the factory or anything like that, you know? I need to make sure. Do I have everything? Do I have everything set up? I think I have everything set up. You guys don't want to hear my air conditioning, bruh. Like... That new mic taste is unbeatable. Actually, should I lick it? Chat. It's been a day. I was going to try to stream last night, and then I didn't end up getting around to it, unfortunately. However, I will say this: the account count. The number of accounts that I have is now 55 instead of 54. Chat, we have gone up 1. Who put lower than 280? Who put 10K on lower than... You know what? I swear if I see a 4 in chat... Oh, dude, it's on site. It's on site, bruh. Who put... Sid? Sid? Well, I think we figured it out. I think we figured it out, chat. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I know we talked about this last stream. Oh, by the way, 10K raffle, got you. We talked about this last stream here, that, I think I'm going to run 2 different accounts, my main account and then Hippus XC, at the same time in Legend League. Then I'm going to try on different armies on each one. So I think the main account, I'm going to do my same old Masked Dragon attack. And then on Hippus XC, I'm going to try the Root Rider attack. I think that's the game plan. My Champs 1 lineups matched against each other? Really? I'm not going to lie, I think that's... I was really hoping that the secondary clan would be able to push up to Champs 1 because they were Champs 2 for forever. And then we could actually match up with each other, not like maybe purposefully, but I think that option would be always really cool to have. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be happening anymore. Well, if you're in Champs 1, it doesn't really matter, as long as you guys don't get demoted, you know? That's all Champs 1 is you just don't get demoted. Also, Capsby and Corrupted Goat, welcome in. I just upgraded to Town Hall 14. What upgrade should I prioritize? I would say get your pet house to level 4. That way you can have a pet on every hero. And then I'd probably just focus on like the unicorn out of the pets. Offense always first. Always prioritize offense. Best Town Hall 12 attack strategy. Jack, go to my TikTok, scroll down, and there's a thumbnail that says the best Town Hall 12 attack strategies. You'll get some nice, easy, very strong attacks. Made 2 dream teams. Now only 1 can rank. But you're in Champs 1. Oh, are you saying Crystal? When you say C1, are you saying Crystal? Chat, I'm not gonna lie. I just assumed Champs. What's up, X Wizzy? Coming in with the sub here. First of the month. Well, Kiwi got it first, but getting these subs in first of the month is always fantastic. The best Clash of Clans streamer, brother. I appreciate it. I'm trying to currently unrush my Town Hall 12. It's a struggle. Town Hall 12 sucks. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think personally Town Hall 12 is the worst Town Hall. But to make it less... Actually, chat, I know I was talking about this a little bit before. The whole reason I made another account, and I'll show it real quick here. How to Rush is the name of the account. It's going to be an exclusively YouTube. It's going to be exclusively YouTube. It'll be a YouTube series on YouTube. I think this will add benefits just to be able to, like, I can record kind of whenever. I felt like when I made videos in series on Twitch, I had to attach it to Twitch. So sometimes when I'd stream, I'd kind of not feel like recording a video or whatever. And different things. So it'll be an exclusively YouTube series, and I'm actually really excited about it because a lot of people ask a lot of different questions about rushing, and obviously me being a huge... It will be free to play. It will be free to play. It was really hard because they gave me a pack right off a rip. It was like 99 cents, but it was like 1.2 mil gold or something like that in gems or something, and I was like, ooh, that's insane. But I said no. I'm going to make it free to play. So, I think it'll be pretty sick. What's up, Cell? Can we get a shout out for Cell? Many blessings to you, yo, Joy Walker. Many blessings to you too, my guy. If I'm a Town Hall 13, I'm about to max out. I have 5 levels left of my CC. On your CC? What? And 3 on my Queen. I don't know. 5 levels left on my CC. I don't know what that means. Personally, if you can't put down all of your builders, you should go to the next Town Hall. Alrighty, chat. Well, we do have Legends hits, and let me tell you, today... Ooh! It's... chat, guys, oh, man. The 2 stars out here, China coming in ruining it with the triple, but the amount of doubles here, oh man, chat. I think we're gonna be cooking tonight. Get the steaks, get the burgers, chat. Maybe some hot dogs if you're fancy that. We're gonna be cooking. We're gonna be cooking. All right. I did actually alter one of my old bases and try to make it a little bit more modern. So I'm actually going to probably run that going forward here, and I'm very curious because it's a lot more anti-RC dive. So I'm very curious about that. Hey, you joining us for CWL and CWL clan here? Waiting on you, Nizzy, and Smacks. Oh, is that a reply to something? I need a scenery. Yo, Uzi, hopefully you can win one. We do have a scenery for tonight that we're going to be gifting. I got a 1-star, so I got plus 295 today. I'm assuming plus 295 means, like, your overall offense. Not... Unless you mean you literally only got a 1-star today. No, when you say... I'm assuming... Actually, hold on. You got a 1-star today. You're probably tripling, but then you got a 1-star. So overall, you got... Okay. I'm figuring it out. Yeah, where's Smacks at, bruh? Someone contact him. If I have to hit him up, I'll hit him up. We gotta get Smacks in the main. By the way, chat, we do have War tonight, by the way. So we're gonna have to do that. The game plan is Legend hits, get my other account into Legends, scenery giveaway, War, and then we do have to chat. We have to do a sponsored section of the stream tonight. We, like, really need to get it down. We, like, really need to do it, so we're gonna do that. Wish I had your defense luck. It's not luck, my guy. I mean, I guess it is kind of luck, but, like... I would say my base is very solid. Very, very solid. Chat, I forgot to clickbait with the 7 builders. People, what? You have 7 builders? Wait a minute. 7 builders? Can I kiss you? No. No one can kiss me. What's up, Frosty? How you doing, my guy? And Cell, again, how you doing? 201 Boozy, welcome in as well. I might have missed you, my guy. I checked Zika down and you weren't in there. Yes, because we're not running CWL in our main clan. We're in our secondary clan, which is exclusively CWL. We're hopefully we can push up to Champs 1 in this clan as well. We're not running it in the main clan because of the whole situation that happened, and I'm not confident in the ability of the new people to be able to be up there. So this will be kind of like a testing CWL, if you would. If we get demoted, it's not a huge deal. If we get promoted, that would be awesome. How do I check if I'm on a streak for the daily check-in? There's no streaks, as of right now at least. I was thinking of doing like a leaderboard system, but I'm not completely sure yet. Running 2 champs CWLs would not go well, and that's the thing, yeah. So, I feel like this is a very good alternative. I need to make sure all of my accounts are in the correct places for CWL, because I still have my 30v30 CWL I gotta do, so gotta make sure I do that as well. Feels weird being in a different clan though, because there's less chance of getting promoted. Twitch has their own version of streaks that only a select few people have. It's like a beta test, and they only give it to like half the creators. Unfortunately, I was not on that half, so I had to make my own streak-like system. Yeah, please, I need troops. I need troops. Please give troops, please, pretty please. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna be try-harding this season here. I'm gonna be trying hard. to push this season. I still don't know if I want to be running dragons yet or not. Do I have to get my secondary account to go in here so I can donate to myself? I need my secondary account in here. Is this in the main clan? Oh no, it isn't. Okay, perfect. Never mind. I do not have a high enough furnace level on this account. Well, gosh dang it. Alright, never mind. I guess we'll be using some metals tonight. What's the best CC troops for defense? Depends on kind of the town hall level and what your base design is. If you're going against RC dive, furnaces can be really, really good. If you're going against queen charges, anything that slows her down, so like lava hounds, ice hounds, ice golems can be pretty good. Ice golems, for the most part, are probably one of the best overall around defending CCs, to be honest with you. Can we see your legend days? Yeah, I can show it after this. I do have an attack here. Dude, the boss coming in with the 13 months, bro. Brother, I appreciate you.
Bosscock just subscribed for 13 months. Yo.
I appreciate you, my guy. What's up? Alright, I don't know how I really want to approach. I kind of want to approach from a corner on this, but I also kind of want to attack. There's a hole here. I feel like that might be bait. I think we'll just approach in here, take out a corner if we can, and then, I don't know, I guess we'll go from there. Hopefully we can get the monolith. Hopefully we can get the monolith here. I guess the ultimate goal. Yikes. Dang, she just did a dodge. It's unfortunate. We're not getting much value out here. Really good anti-RC bait. Alright, I guess we trigger out that poison. I'm gonna pull this away. Man, that would have been really nice to get. I'm gonna try to get this air sweeper real quick. Swing and a miss. That's unfortunate, but it should be fine. We will have to attack through that, but it shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Why does that keep popping up, chat? Recently, I've had the whole, like, I don't know why, but I keep having, like a copy and paste thing pop up on Apple. Is that something new or something? Why does that happen? Alright, Queen goes down. RC is about to go down. Air sweepers are still causing a lot of issues here. Air sweepers are causing a lot of issues right here. We're on the town hall. Minion Prince goes to the town hall. That's going to be huge. King might be a little bit of an issue. Maybe. I think we might still have this, but definitely not the cleanest attack by any means. By any means here. Hey, I have a Rush Tunnel 13 base. Is it best to only upgrade attack and not worry about defense? I would establish your offense first at any point. If you're rushing, whether it's even a little bit or a ton, getting your offense down is probably very crucial. Now, it's going to be kind of crazy to say this, but offense besides heroes. Heroes are very important, but you can always pop a hero potion. Obviously, eventually you're going to want to work on heroes, but I think getting a main army down is probably very crucial, and then rely on potions, and then eventually you'll be able to work on heroes then after. Mod won their own raffle? Gosh, wait, was that Cell? Is she cheating out here? Do you think this game will ever die? I think if this game's dying, it would be lack of updates. Because, believe it or not, out of all Supercell games, at least through how much Supercell has made, supposedly Clash of Clans has made the most for the month of April, which is insane. Because Brawl Stars, I know, is massive, and Clash of Clans still made better. So I would imagine they wouldn't kill their cash cow, if that would make sense. Cell never cheats. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Last year, 800,000 people were in Legend League. This season, there was over 1.2. I think it was even more than that. I think my Town Hall 7 that was in Legend League got like 1.6. So if that's the case, that's literally double the amount. Well, that's just embarrassing. They're exposing me out here. They're exposing me out. Dude, she held me at gunpoint, told me to add her, and then she leaves me on open. That's crazy, chat. Oh, man. That's actually crazy. Can I get a base review for my vanity base, like your show base? There is a redemption for that, but I do like show bases. I already read that. Okay. Can you show your Legends days? Sure. Yesterday... Dude, oh my god, this base has been cooking, bro. Don't get me wrong, I am low Legends right now, but like, yo. Able to triple here and out, and then 2 1-stars and a lot of doubles. Push up a little bit, a lot more 2-stars, and hopefully we can do pretty good on our attacks. Is there anyone on the line that can donate to me? Please, please. Please, troops, please. Hold on 1 second. I didn't open the app. I forgot about it. Wow. Chat, she just said I'm forgettable. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, dude, minus aura. Constantly out here. That's crazy. Alright, you know what? I'm going to attack through the pain. I'm going to attack through the pain here. What's your Legend League base? I can show it. It is actually available for anyone to copy. It's an older base, and I have a newer version of an older base that I'm super excited to try out. But I can't show it because I think I just did it today. But I can show you the one that I am running right now. After this attack here. Alright. I don't know which way she's gonna go here. Oh. And just enough. That's unfortunate. She should go for this archer tower next, surely, right? Yep, okay. Take out a good chunk here. Poison's always solid. Okay, that's not the way that I thought she was gonna go. We're gonna dip on out of that. Hit here, here, here. Yeah. Let's go. Hit here with this, with these. A little bit of this. Let it cook, let it marinate, chat. You know, let it do its thing. Place one of these bad boys in here to help out. Minion Prince is big scary. Speaking of Minion Prince, let me place my own in here. I'm going to rage. Right. I'm going to Warden ability now. I'm going to rage to the center. Should be able to kind of protect the RC a little bit. Queen's going to... Queen's looking a little rough. Queen's looking... Okay, now she's down. Minion Prince, I'll pop that there. It's actually a really good spot. I think we're set. Do a little bit of cleanup here and there. I don't think we need our Headhunter for the King, just because everything else is air currently. Yeah, I guess we just wait. Help to clean up a little bit down here. Light work. Do you max out collectors as well for a Rush Town Hall? I think that's... The thing about collectors is the earlier you can get them down and upgraded, the more benefit you get out of it. So, for a lot of my Rush accounts,
yourself, ha 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 ha, smiley face.
Stop talking to yourself. I'm trying to explain things, Chad. People ask me all the time how I do it, and I'm like, you triple. I mean, it is what it is, you know? Oh yeah, someone want to see my base. I got you. Let's watch the Okay, chat. 98%. There are 2 buildings that do not get taken out. Pick 2 buildings that don't get taken out here. 98 2-star. I'm gonna guess the clan castle. I'm gonna guess this barracks, the dark barracks. All right. When was the last time you drank water? I don't know, an hour ago. Why? Oh, Cell's making me hydrate. I don't even think I actually have water here. How about this? Wait, I do. Oh, I mean, it's coconut water. The X-Bone cannon? Alright. Alright. I feel like the RC charge almost always happens from the side. It is kind of planned that way. There's a lot of value to be had on this side. There is a tornado trap up here. A lot of people have been actually coming in from this bottom section. So I think I might have to move the tornado trap a little bit. Let's speed it up. Let's do a 2 times speed here. Alright, siege barracks starting to create. Oh, okay, arrow just said we're going off. Now the question is it a fail or a time fail? Looks like it might have been a time fail. See, now this surprises me. Why, chat? Why would he overgrowth there? Weird. Why? I don't understand that play. There's nothing attacking that. I don't understand that play. Dang, they got drawn out. I like that. They got drawn out to complete outside of the map. It looks like it might just be these two. Are they gonna fail? Poison lands. Queen's still pretty healthy. This might just be a time fail. Nah. Chat. Spell tower. Builder hut. Interesting. Low legends play? Maybe. I don't understand that play by any means. Alright. Let's get another triple here, chat. Put that base in Discord? It is in Discord already, actually. At least I'm pretty sure. I'll check after this. I'm pretty sure it's already in Discord. Builder, the strongest defense. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. So I took one of my old bases that worked really well. I tweaked it a lot to, like, modernize it. And I'm not gonna lie, chat. I think I cooked. I'm really excited to try it out. I'm super excited to try it out. Okay, so she'll go that way. Is she... I think she's closer... Okay, that's not the way I thought she was going to go, but that works. I think that's this... So she'll go for the... Yep. I'm not saying much right now, apparently. Alright, I think I actually just take out the town hall here. Maybe? Yeah. Yoink. I'll still attack the same way. Even though the Town Hall is already gone. Oh, I didn't see that the Fire Spitters are facing this way. That's a little concerning. That's fine. There's a lot of damage. I can pop these pretty nicely. That should help out with the heroes. And I think that's going to be pretty much it. Unless this multi-gear tower... Nah, the Minion Prince is on it. Ah! Nah, yeah. Dude, the multi-gear tower scares me so much. He's so strong. But easy destruction of the thing. Why Healing Tome plus Eternal Tome for the RC walk instead of... What? Wait, what do you mean for the RC walk? Next update when they're actually available. Wait, what's going on? What'd I miss? Okay, hold on. Let me look. If I go to Town Hall 17, base vault, Town Hall 17. Oh, did I not post it? Did I not post it? Chad, do I not have this base in there? Oh, maybe I don't. Hold on. Oh, interesting. I posted it in my subs channel. I didn't paste it in okay, well, I gotta apparently post it in the base vault. My apologies. That I can do. Hip, have you seen the Discord changes? DC Discord changes? If so, how will it affect the clans? I don't know. I don't even know if you're saying Discord. I don't know what DC fully means. Rage Gem is such a scam, it won't work in high legend bases. Okay, this has always been my take. If you don't have healers in your army, or anything that can heal your army, you should use the Healing Tome to substitute for them. If you have healers or druids or whatever, some sort of healing, you can use the Rage Gem to boost their healing output. That's kind of what I thought. Although I'm pretty sure Healing Tome might still be used for Root Rider based attacks even with healers, just to like fully have no issues with the healing. That's kind of how I look at it. What epic equipment do you think I should pick up? I already have electric boots. I personally love the spear with the electric boots. Actually, out of all the epic equipment, I only use 2 of them, and they're both on the RC. I think the spear, specifically for funneling purposes, is so good. I'm a huge believer in the rocket spear. Discord's going public, meaning you have to pay to be in servers and send messages. I heard that Discord's going public. I think everything else is speculation on what's going to happen. Now, that being said, I did hear that the Activision CEO is coming, or is taking over, and I'm not going to lie, I have not liked a lot of the stuff that he's done in other things. So, a little worried about that, and maybe it could, I guess, come down to it being that you have to pay or something. The thing is, if it does get bad and even remotely kind of annoying, someone will take that spot. There's a huge demand always for a messaging service, whether it's Skype, Zoom, Discord. There's a huge demand for it, so if they screw it up, then someone will take that place 100%. Did giveaway happen? No, giveaway always happens after Legends. You didn't show enough for the new RC. What do you mean I didn't show enough? What did you want to see? How do you have the 7th builder? Sam, type !7. Alright, anyways, chat. Let's continue on, yeah? Oh, this base. Okay, this base, if I remember correctly, is kind of spicy. Although I think I have a game plan for it. Not my favorite. Not my favorite entry, but I think I can make this work. Okay, I think I have a game plan. So we're going to start up. I do want to attack one of these Rage Tower compartments as much as possible. I would really love my RC not to go the way that she's going currently. I am shocked that that Wizard Tower was the closest option out of that, if I'm completely honest, but it's fine. We're still making it in here. We're still making it in. I want to get this Rage Tower down, so we're going to be pretty aggressive with this. Try to get deep into this Rage Tower compartment. I would love to take it down completely, fully. There's a tornado trap. It's completely fine. Balloons probably next. No, okay, that works. So it'll create a really nice funnel. Now this cannon won't do too much, so we probably didn't have to invest this other thing. But we're going to take out this monolith next. Because we have the spear, I'm going to place the spear. I'm going to soften up everything. We're going to come in from this area. And hopefully, my spear can take out that. The funnel still stays. And everything should go pretty nicely together here. I'm going to try to save my Warden ability for the Rage Tower, the other Rage Tower compartment. That is kind of the game plan. Pops, we pop it. And that should be not an issue anymore. And yeah, that should be pretty much it. Pop our, I guess, our Minion Prince ability. And yeah, light work. Why not using Unicorn on the Queen anymore? Because I'm upgrading the Unicorn right now. Man's doing deep dive attacks. I'm just trying to explain while I'm doing it. Oh, that makes sense now. Wait, what's going on? What did I miss? 7 builders? 7 builders? Wait. 7 builders, chat. Well, oh, yeah, okay. Why Healing Tome instead of Rage Gem? There's no healing. Long story short, just because I already said the whole thing here. If there's no healing in the army, use Healing Tome. If there is healing in the army, then you can use a Rage to boost the healing. Long story short, yes. Did I miss anything, chat? Am I missing anything? Could you explain what the Siege Machine does? So you place the... Well, Siege Machines, in general, is just a way to get your clan castle troops. If you're talking the Siege Barracks, the one that I use particularly, it's actually really insane. How can I show it? Oh, maybe here. So the one that I use specifically, it's placed down, and then we'll place down P.E.K.K.A.s, 2 P.E.K.K.A.s, and then 11 wizards before it does the CC troops. So, I think overall, that's what, like 94 amount of extra housing space that you get out of the siege barracks. And then you obviously get your clan castle troops on top of that, which is another 55 housing space. So you can get a huge amount of benefit from this. It's very good in a lot of circumstances, but most siege machines have their own circumstances. I've seen a lot of people been using the troop launcher now. Actually, troop launcher is interesting. You show your previous season. Last season I didn't push because of event troops. I still got 15k, which I'm honestly kind of shocked about, to be honest with you. I was not trying at all. But my best season is 758 global. Town Hall, technically the lowest Town Hall you can get siege machines at is Town Hall 10 through the clan castle. I'm kind of shocked I got 15k. I really was not trying. Who uses healers after a queen healer puppet? Wait, I don't know. What about the one that you use? What do you mean? The siege machine? We're waiting on Smacks for the CWL spin, or should we just spin and rotate a few alternatives in the... I'll message Smacks. I'll get his booty in here. Where's Smacks at? I'll send an angry message to him. Smacks, where are you at, you silly goose? Get your booty into Zika CWL. There we go. Dude, he has a Valorant tracker app, and he's been in it for 17 hours. Buddy has been addicted to Valorant. Holy. I find more success with the rage, so I'm wondering why he uses the healing instead of... Okay, I've answered your question like 3 times now. I'm not answering it again. What's up, what's up? I fell asleep the other night during stream. We're just kind of doing Legends hits and different things. An ally is doing... Oh, gosh. So you call Smacks a silly goose, but not me, so you hate me. My bad. My apologies, reality. Do you want me to call you a silly goose? I'm a Town Hall 11. How can I beat a Town Hall 13? That is a loaded question. I guess the best thing I could tell you is probably try doing like a Queen Charge Lalo. Queen Charge being a heavy lifter in destroying that, but I would not go in expecting that you're going to be tripling a Town Hall 13 as a Town Hall 11. Okay, I think I have an idea for this. Well, that's just... Okay, where are we going? RC? RC, please. Yo, are you actively avoiding it? Oh my lord, I don't think she could have avoided the stuff more. Did she walk around the edge of this thing? Chad, did I see that correctly? Where are we going? This might be the worst AI I think I've ever seen. Did she just actively go around it? That's fine. Chat, we're keeping a calm pace. It's fine. I'm a little bit cautious about using my RC right now, but I'll hop it in. Hopefully the healers can switch. Healers switch. Healers did switch. Looks like it might not matter. Queen, I'm gonna need you to do your thing and actually, like, do some damage, please. I need to see this RC after this, chat. I gotta see that RC. I gotta see that RC after this. Is Matt gonna be able to play CWL? He hasn't even logged in the game for 6 days. I talked to him. I literally asked him point blank. I was like, are you into Clash of Clans enough to play CWL? Because, like, completely fine if you're not. He said, yep, I'm down too. Like, okay. Okay. He said, my bad, at work. So, or was at work. I think he can get his booty in there then. He should be good. Hold on, let me see this RC here real quick. RC's trying her hardest to throw me off my game. So are we all good then? Are we all in? Okay, so we place that. She goes around that, barely steps out, just starts going around. Walks, jumps over the wall, stays on the outside. Wow. I think I just wasted 3 invis for her to pop ability right there. That was terrible. We're all good? Alright. Oh, I don't know if I'm a co-leader on here. Dang. Hold on. I can do that actually just right here.
I am washed.
Why do you think that, Keegan? Oh my gosh. Alright. Start war. Wait, Debudge is... Wait, why is Debudge... Why is Debudge... Why is Debudge blocked right now? Oh, he just came to donate. Okay. And DeBoss's heart account is going to go up to a Town Hall 17, right? So we're spinning with everyone in here, right? 20 accounts. I mean, I can do these other ones too, the lower ones. I want to make sure we have everyone in here. These are the people. These are the people, right? Yes. Okay. In that case, okay, actually, are some people just sitting in here to passively get stuff? Because I don't remember having 20 people. Saucy, ask that question in just a second here. Passive rewards, okay. All right, let me put these in here so people can get some passive rewards. Join league. There we go. Our rushed accounts, okay, okay. I just wasn't sure if I needed Hippus XC in here or not. So we should be good then, right, to be able to go to war in the other clan. How much time do we have in the other? How much time do we have in war? A good amount. For the bases, I don't know how like DeBoss or any of them do that. How they get their bases. I make my own. Or sometimes get some from Spiz, which if you don't know who Spiz is I don't know if he would be, it might be really early season here. Spiz is typically like one of the best pushers out there. Buddy is always like really high up. Yeah, dude, Spiz is like, I'm not even gonna lie. In the last like 7 seasons at least, I don't think he's not been, like, top 100 or something. Spiz is always just insane. And I'm talking global. Maybe I'm tripping there. Maybe I'm misremembering, but... But if I'm not getting my bases from him, I might ask, like, some of my clanmates that are doing really good, or just make my own. Hip is a look at what? Alrighty, here we go, chat. Next attack, here we go. Wow. This is an old base design. It's not even built correctly. Unless this is like double poison on the outside. Maybe, I don't know. This is weird. Especially for RC dive, actually.
W base.
Yeah, my bad. I probably shouldn't be harsh on this base. It actual W. Can you 3-star? Hopefully. I'd be very sad if I didn't. The divorced dad music never disappoints. Put this in Clash Royale terms. Buddy is using a Golem deck, and I have a Inferno Tower and Inferno Dragon. And I'm hard countering him. Mass Balloon CC is interesting. I think for the event troops, especially the disarmers, I think mass balloons were actually really annoying, but obviously that's not really good anymore. Chad, did I do good on the Clash Royale terms? I haven't played Clash Royale really in a
Super
hot
Dragon
moment.
was worst.
Super Dragon was definitely a lot better of the play. Also, why did I hear that but don't see that? Oh, there we go. That was really weird. It's a Town Hall 4 Legends account. All right, now I'm tempted. Buddy tempted me. Buddy tempted me. Chad, I got tempted. Dude, wait, hold on. 50-28? Oh, I didn't mean to invite him. Uh-oh. Hold on, chat. Hold on. So this is a Town Hall 4 in Legends. And you know what kind of bothers me, actually, chat? So I announced my whole plan to push a lot of the lower Town Halls and get them all in Legends at the same time. Do you know how many people were like, dude, there was a Town Hall 2 that got into Legends? Chat. That wasn't legit. This one, I think, was... It seems like it'd probably be legit. Because I think at Town Hall 4, you could get event troops. But, I mean, the event did end. The thing that's really crazy to me is the fact that he's 50-28. Like, that's actually kind of insane. 50-28 is actually, actually crazy. Yeah, dude. Town Hall 4 in Legend, that's actually insane. He was... Oh. So, he got right up to the edge of Legends, did an attack, pushed him further up, and then probably, logged into Legends and maybe tried to do something? I don't know. 50-28 is insane, though. That's actually crazy. Hold on 1 second. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Andon, after stream... Actually, how about this? Send me a DM right now, so in my notifications,
it's not possible to
your
get
name's in
30
there.
plus trophies now.
It's not possible to get 30 plus trophies now? I disagree with that. Actually, I know for a fact you can. I know you can. Town Hall 4 in Legends is crazy, though, yeah. As far as I know, I was told that there's only one other time a Town Hall 4 got into Legends. So that's very impressive. That's very, very impressive. Reality, that's not a thing. 10K raffle? I gotcha. Alrighty, chat. Here we go. Hold on one second. Interesting. All right. Whew. Here we go, chat. There we go. Oh, interesting. Ooh. Okay, I have a way I want to approach into this base. Okay, I'm actually switching up literally last minute here. Last minute switch up. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. This air sweeper was the reason I made the switch, by the way. That air sweeper facing the top of the base, I was like, Pekkas. What the heck? Pekkas. Chad, is that something I should know about Pekkas? Pekkas? Chat, sorry. One more time. Pekkas? I'm a little shocked by the Pekkas. My queen at? What are we? I feel like we've been not moving at all this entire time. I feel like we've been really messing with a lot of just randomness here. Good attack strat for Town Hall 14. Anything like, honestly, Mass Dragons is still very, very powerful. Blimp strategies, so like Yeti clone, Balloon clone, Sarch, anything like that's typically pretty solid too. I feel like this base had everything anti-air that it could. Yeah, anything air and then blimp. Mama Pekka, is that what that was? Najesh. Welcome in. How you doing, my guy? Payslip, Joker. How you guys doing? I know it was a little bit of time. I gotta get better at looking at those and then welcoming people in, I feel like. Wait, we have 8 people online now? Okay. Fill me up. Are you gonna do the 6 builder on the rushed account? Yeah, probably. I feel like that's probably actually pretty solid. I'm gonna try to play on the How to Rush account. I'm gonna try to probably play pretty consistently on it. I don't know if I'll do. I don't know if I'll do stream
when buying
much.
your monthly BP.
True. Use HippusLC. If you guys haven't gotten the gold pass yet, make sure to use code HippusLC when getting it. For anyone that's trying to win a gold pass from the gold pass giveaway in the Discord, there is not a lot of time left. I'm talking like there is like 3 hours left. You could probably still technically get qualified, at least into the random selection, but there is not a lot of time left. I'm just letting you guys know. Interested to see how you spend the raid medals every week. I think, again, I'm really excited to see. I think I generally said it in the video. I'm like, I'm really excited about this series because it'll be exactly how I want to play it. I've never played a rushed account. I never played a rushed account consistently, so I think it could be pretty solid here. I think it could be very, very solid. Can you recheck if I'm being tracked? I guess I could look real quick. Do you have a good Root Rider army? I don't. The last, unless you're by a different name, I don't see Reality. Oh wait, Reality, I do see you. 3 days ago, reached level 8. Dude, I feel like this thing's been really delayed. By the way, chat, I think going forward, we're not going to rely on the same system anymore. We're going to be doing the other system, the newer system, which means you guys will get even more rewards from everything, and I think it'll just be very nice. I spawned Zika down 2 an hour ago, and somehow Zika CWL matched already. Wait, actually? Wait, we matched? Sons of Liberty? Wait. We've played them before, right? Wait, chat, we 100% have played this group before, right? Right? I'm almost positive we
Y'all
versed this
cook
group
there
before.
so good.
I'm pretty sure we versed them before. They seem so familiar. I don't remember. I feel like I was gonna say. I feel like I was saying something before I got sidetracked there. There's not a command for code, unfortunately. So maybe I gotta figure that out. What's up, Godash? How you doing, my guy? Dude, I'm doing pretty solid. I think there's a lot of good things happening. I'm pretty happy. Chat, we have one last attack, and this is for the triple here, or the perfect day. We're already plus 55 on the day. This could be plus a 95 with all attacks in. That's a pretty saucy day. CWL looking good. All things considering, I'd say the CWL is looking pretty solid. Hope all is well. I've been grinding, buying our forever home. Whoa, Derek. Wait, what do you mean by our forever home? I'm joining you? I'm joining you, my guy? No, I'm just kidding. That sounds pretty sick, my guy. A forever home. You know, unironically, and I guess to be determined here, but I low-key feel like this apartment that I'm moving into, I don't think I'm gonna be switching for at least for a while, unless something like happens. This apartment looks like it's gonna be banging. Instead of a forever home, can I have like a forever apartment? Maybe I should have chose the other side here. That mortar was closer. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Chief. Why you didn't take the Fox with the RC? I don't like the Fox with the RC. I think the Phoenix is so much better. Maybe not so much, but I feel like you don't have to worry about the Fox as much. Uh-oh.
Hip, you are the only one that thinks that.
And you know what? I'll keep proving them wrong. Or, yeah. Then I'm pumped. I don't need a Spirit Fox to triple. Alright. Alright, chat. I don't need that. We'll still triple either way. Recommended pet. What, I'm assuming upgrade first in Tunnel 14. I think the only pet you really should upgrade at Tunnel 14 is the Unicorn. Everything else is pretty much going to get replaced. Maybe the Owl if you're doing like dominantly air attacks. But Unicorn probably first. Upgrade your pet house continuously. Get the pet house to level 4 so you can get all of the pets, and then just upgrade the Unicorn. That being said, chat, a perfect day, in and out, light work, honestly. It is what it is. Zionic, I got you after this here. Light work, chat, light work. Believers getting paid. Sid, unfortunately, is going to go broke for 10K under 280. Why? Sid, I don't get you, my guy. Believers getting paid out here, that's right. Believers getting paid out here. Alrighty, so we have a base review to do. Then I have another account to try to get up to Legends. And then we'll try to do our scenery giveaway. Fix dat rush. You know, I'm not gonna lie, that does not look really rushed to me. I would say this is definitely pretty fixed. Chat, would you agree? When's the scenery? This month's scenery? This month's scenery, I have no idea. I could probably maybe look it up. 1 second. Let me look it up real quick. Okay. The third. Scenery, so the scenery will be out very, very soon here. Yeah, dude, the new scenery looks so good. Unironically, like, I would give it the title of the best scenery. The non-legendary scenery. The best non-legendary scenery. Okay. Here is the thing. Double invis is really good for people that don't know how to attack. I feel like most of the time, if you know how to attack, it's pretty simple. And I will say this base is very, very saucy. It's copied and very, very highly used. So unfortunately, you kind of have that issue or the sense of people can practice on the space. Some people might have this space, and you know, if it's in a war scenario, there's a good chance that maybe someone on the other team has it. They can just practice on it. That being said, this base is really annoying. Specifically, these little sections here. The whole problem with double invis bases is queen arrow. If you can somehow get an arrow in between both of the invises and pop them, you're basically kind of screwed. However, with all this junk on the outside and nothing over here for the queen to be able to shoot the arrow through, it actually becomes significantly harder. That being said, I do have a little trick on this that I kind of like. typically what I'll do on this base is I'll invis like right here. It'll cover up this. I'll invis right here. It'll cover up these three. And typically when I place the queen right here, she'll target this. And it's a straight shot across. Okay, that looks kind of wild. I'm not going to lie. Whoa, get that off my screen here. Whoa. And they're blue too. But I don't know. The arrow is kind of insane. Arrow is kind of crazy. If you hit that. Chat, I did not mean to do that. My apologies. I would say out of double invis bases, this might be one of the better double invis bases out there. But I don't know. Double invis bases, they're good. They can be tricky. But they can also, I still think, like, in a lot of ways, they're the weakest base. I'll give this a 9, 8.5 to 9. I'll give this an 8.5. I feel like the RC dive value is still pretty high on this base. Yeah, I feel like the RC dive value is kind of high on this base, and invis can be good, and it can also be really bad. I'm top 8 global right now. Very solid, my guy. Very solid. I'll give it an 8.5. Hold on. Do I have to do the little thing? Give me a second here. Chat, maybe one of these days I'll get the halves in here. I'll give this an 8.5 here. I will say, though, it is a huge W to have a fix that rush and not be rushed, especially at the highest town hall. That's very solid. Very, very, very solid. Alrighty. Chat, I feel like I was here the other night. I pushed back up and then never got back in there. I don't know if I do have to push this account back up if I'm going to do it. The only problem is, chat, pushing sucks. I don't like the trophy system. Non-Legends trophy system sucks. Am I the only one that feels that way? Why do people always use those witches? Witches? What do you mean? I was gonna say, I've heard dropping trophies also takes
100%
forever.
agree.
The witches in my inventory. I don't know what you're talking about, my guy. Chat, what are the witches in my inventory? The only thing I can think is the headhunters. Those, I mean, I don't even think that's really even close to witches. The Chinese Clash of Clans made by Supercell, yes.
8_Cotton just subscribed for 5 months. You get 5 big booms. Boom, 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 boom.
Five big booms? That's the only thing I can think is headhunters. These things? Why don't we get the sceneries and such that the Clash of Clans or the Chinese server has? I don't know specifically. Because I I don't really know why Chinese version had better sceneries off rip than we did. And now that they do have very similar sceneries, I don't know why they wouldn't just give us the ones that have already been made. To be honest, I don't know. I'm assuming it's to a degree a different team that makes the... Because it is a very different game in different ways. But I don't know. Unfortunately, is I guess the big thing. Why do you use the pet for the warden? Sneezy? Dude, Sneezy's an insanely powerful hero pet if you do air attacks. I do know the Clash of Clans Chinese version of the game does have like town hall skins, which is really weird. So, like, even certain buildings have skins on it. So, like, again, the Chinese version is very different than the normal version. Hold on, I wonder if I can find a video real quick. Yeah, okay, hold on. Hold on.
Hip show the headhunter info really quick.
Okay. Oh man, does Itsu not show it? Dang it. I can't find... Oh, here we go, here we go. Yeah, this is it. Is it TikTok? Okay. I don't think this... I think I can show this. Chat, hopefully I can show this here. Let me pause this here. So, in case you guys... here, hold on. In case you guys don't know this, the Clash of Clans Chinese version of the game does have Town Hall skins, and they're not even close to what Town Halls look like. Like, if I show this here, you can kind of see... Like, that does not look like a town hall here. And, this as well. Like, dude, these are crazy. That's a town hall, chat. This one, I think this one looks kind of cool. Very, very... I feel like... Weirdly enough, though, it doesn't look like the same style. Wait, they have premium chats out here? Wait, wait, hold on. Forget the town hall skins. Yo, I want to have some flair in the clan chat like this. Buddy has like a wallpaper next to it. That's actually sick. Hold on. Wait, I want that. They got it all, yeah. What the heck? Yo, Supercell. Yo, can we? Can we? I want that. It should look like that when the leader talks. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, as a leader myself, I'm totally down for that. Only cool if they also brought back global chat though. All right, Tom, you're asking for too much out here. See, we gotta.
Yo forgot the TH
Take
skins in the
footsteps.
chat. Just bring global chat back.
Chat. They will never bring back global chat, but I would agree that they need some social features into the game. Bring some social features into the game. Give me some social features. Mostly, I'm thinking like an alliance chat. I've been saying that since like 2020, I feel like. Alliance chat makes the most sense to me. Could you review my base, please? Can you read the things that are above my head that tells you how to get a base review? Because if so, I got you. No clue. Maybe Hip can spin for you guys. What's going on? Oh, and Zeke on 3. Wait, why? What's happening? No one's spinning? What a crazy anti-funnel somehow. We started over here and they like jet to the side. Oh, TikTok earned base reviews back? No. No, they did not. Not free base reviews. They complained too much and I took them away. Which, again, I am shocked that people would complain about free base reviews, but they still found a way to. Do you like the new skin set and the new scenery? I think the new scenery is definitely the best non-legendary scenery out there. I think it's fantastic. I think the skins are also pretty sick. Some of them definitely cooler than others, but looked it up and it says that foreign games in China must be published by a local company. Yeah, I think a huge shareholder, a massive shareholder in Supercell is Tencent, which is a Chinese company. I believe that's the same one that like the U.S. government's super worried about with TikTok, I'm pretty sure. Who's the best skin this season? I think the best skin is the RC. Then it goes the King. The King Samurai is fantastic. Then maybe Warden. Minion Prince, Queen. I think in that order. I think, chat. Dude, that RC skin is phenomenal. Now the question is, chat, is the new RC skin better than the other RC skin? And I'm talking about this one right here. Because this one right here, unironically, and I mean this literally, is fire. The other one's so sick. And maybe it's too close to tell. Maybe I'll put on the randomize and just pick those two. And whatever one I get, I get. Because I'm not going to lie, this one is insanely good. But I am a sucker for white hair. I'm a sucker for the black and red combo. This one has it as well. This one is actually very glowy, which I think is sick. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know which one I think. Why I started an attack on trophies and the snake animation appeared in one of the bays. That means they just had the scenery. If they have the scenery, it'll pop up. Should I rush to Tunnel 14? That's up to you. Rushing is definitely a lot stronger nowadays. And I do have a series on YouTube that I'm starting, probably posting tomorrow, on like how to rush, but I don't know for sure. Oh, we're versing Sons of Liberty off a rip here? Oh my god. Showdown right off a rip, that's crazy. I have 55 accounts now, actually. We did make a new one. I guess the appeal to people out there is they got to do things like this since they have some crazy stuff. What? Did I miss something? Snake Champion versus Ninja Champion. Which one do you choose? That's the thing. I don't know. They're both so good. I don't know. I don't even know if I could choose. I made a new one as well. 29 now. Ooh. Dude, Buddy's about to get that 30. He could do a whole CWL by himself in just a moment. Which anime character does it best, though? Kakashi or Killua? Kakashi, 100%. Hands down. Killua is pretty sick, but Kakashi is... He's that guy. Don't even at me, bro. Kakashi all the way on that, between those two. You know, here's the problem. I like Naruto more than Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen definitely looked better, but at the same time, I think it's way overhyped. And maybe these are some hot takes here, but I don't know. Jujutsu Kaisen just felt very overhyped to me. It wasn't bad, but it definitely wasn't to the point where I think people were putting it. Agree or disagree, chat? A lot of new animes overhyped. I will say Solo Leveling is definitely appropriately hyped. Solo Leveling was fantastic. Penguini! My anime guy's in here. Actually, Penguini's been on the Fire Force journey. I gotta get his opinion on that. I gotta get an update on that bad boy right there. Also, welcome in everyone. We're trying to get this account up to Legends here. And I guess we're on the anime version now while we're talking. Any anime enjoyers in Penguini's chat coming in? Fire Force I started a bit ago, liked it a lot, so much fan service. I think it's one singular person, and I know who you're talking about. I think. I don't remember any other. Oh, okay, I remember two characters now. I don't know. I'm not someone that gets bent out of shape out of it. I know there's been a huge push of like, it sucks now. I don't know. I guess it is kind of weird, but at the same point, I don't really care that much in either which way.
Don't forget to play Puzzle and Survive.
Yep, I will. I'm gonna get this probably up to Legends. I'll try to sign up for Legend League. And then we'll probably do the scenery giveaway, and anyone that's on Twitch, just type !ticket to get your entry. And then we'll do the sponsorship to end it out the night. Have you ever tried watching One Piece? No. There's two reasons why I haven't. I have been tempted to a degree, but I think if I was to even attempt One Piece, I would have to watch is it called the One Cut version of One Piece? Older animes are a very hard sell on me, just purely based off of the pacing. Like, I don't think I would want to watch Dragon Ball Z purely off the pacing of it. I don't know. That's why I like a lot of newer animes that are like there's no filler really. They're cooking. They're going fast with the storyline. I very much appreciate that, and I've seen things on One Piece where it seems very slower. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of people love Hunter x Hunter. I actually put it a D- because of the Ant arc. There is a point where they genuinely take so long, it actually started making me angry. I was actually angry because the pacing was so bad. I'm pretty sure they started an episode, did a whole episode in like 16 seconds, happened in universe time, and it, oh dude, it was so bad. Bro did not just say that, say what? Ant arc almost made me stop watching Hunter x Hunter. I've heard different things that, like, I don't want to spoil anything, but I've heard different things with how that's tied into it and all that kind of stuff, and I guess it makes it slightly better, but it doesn't fix the pacing issue. And most people that love Hunter x Hunter, they're like, oh, but this one time where he just goes crazy. I'm like, dude, I watched it, and it was, dude, who here hasn't watched Hunter x Hunter that would possibly, you know what, I'll just say spoilers. If you're watching Hunter x Hunter, or like going to or something like that, turn away now, because I'm going to say some spoilers here. Most people, they're like, oh, the Ant arc is so good because Gon pops off, he goes demon mode, he goes so crazy. Dude, it was for like half of an episode. He did basically nothing within that. Like, he had a fight, obviously, but like, in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't that massive, and then he almost dies from it. Like, it was this, I don't know, I think it's stupid. I think it's so dumb. Like, I don't know, I wish that would have happened a lot sooner than it did. The other parts of Hunter x Hunter were good. I liked a lot of the other arcs. I thought it was pretty good, but I'm telling you, the Ant arc crashed the rating of the anime. Adrian, sauce me your player code, my guy. We can take a look. Well, Gon doesn't die. Gon doesn't die at all. But I'm saying that for how long and drawn out it was, we got like the smallest reward, and the fact that like he basically almost dies from it is like, okay, I don't know. What's up, Office Nerd? How you doing? Can we get a shout out for Office Nerd? Do we get a shout out for Penguini as well? Seven Deadly Sins, in my opinion, was a terrible anime. Seven Deadly Sins was phenomenal. And then, like, had an astronomical drop-off. The first time watching it, I actually gave up on it. And I know a lot of people say this, but it's so true.
The chat is so delayed today.
Dude, Escanor made it. Did you find something down there on the ground? Dude, oh, he's such a guy. Such a Chad. But no, I stopped watching. Alright, first thing I see here, right off a rip. Arrow value off of this right here, I think could crush your base. Any kind of like dragons, E-dragons, anything like that, if they arrow just from this literal corner here, I think they're absolutely destroying your anti-air section of your base. Realistically, and even additionally, let's say you do take those out, right? You arrow through here, you take these out. Your anti-air now on your base is, for the most part, here, 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 and that's it. So, realistically, if you wanted to attack this base, you attack from this side. You can easily approach the 3 biggest things that are probably going to defend, maybe even your 4th one. And then I guess at that point, the single inferno is not going to do anything. I think your anti-air is really rough on this base. Realistically, nobody's lining that arrow up. What are you talking about, bro? That is the easiest lineup ever. Wait, chat. What? That is the easiest lineup ever. It's a corner lineup, so there's nothing else to distract the queen on. You are 100% hitting that. Chat, okay. Type 1 if you're hitting that arrow, type 2 if you're not hitting that arrow. I'm curious. I feel like that's the easiest arrow of my life. There's literally nothing. There's nothing to distract. I feel like that's an easy arrow.
UNC,
all day.
there's a hidden Telsa in the corner.
There's a hidden Tesla in the corner. Well, don't hit your arrow immediately. Also, if no one's using like a giant in front of their queen, I don't know. I think you're just doing it wrong. That's what the whole point of like a giant is. I'm hitting that 10 out of 10 times. Either way, it doesn't change the fact, either if you're hitting that or not, it doesn't change the fact that that is a possibility where that could be easily solved by having your air sweepers in a different spot. The fact that that is there is still a thing. The upgrades are not bad. Not fully maxed out, but it's not bad. The other thing, though, too, is... Here's the fact about this. That arrow, already pretty rough. The compactness of your base is also pretty compact, which means you're giving more benefit to E-Dragons. There's a little bit of spacing here and there, but it doesn't change the fact that there is some still here. Let me just screenshot again, I guess. You can still chain through stuff, even though that there's a lot of anti chain value. There's still a ton in here. The reason I bring that up is because you have some ground expos, which I feel like probably shouldn't. If you're gonna have a compact base design that E-Dragons can chain through, I would probably have as much anti-air as possible. Triple single infernos, expos all on air and ground, and just, you know, all that kind of stuff. I didn't even think about Sarch. I haven't even pulled up Sarch yet. Oh man, I didn't even look at this base for Sarch. Realistically, yet again, if you do hit that arrow, you don't have any sweepers. Sarch value is pretty tough on this base. I guess this is coming down to, and I don't want to sound like I'm just completely dogging on this guy. I think your upgrades are really, really solid here. I don't think this is base design's it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, if you can land a
Blimp
Sarch
on the
in
eagle,
here,
it's gone.
Blimp on the eagle and it's gone. That's what I'm saying. If you can Sarch right here, there's not too much. You could have giant bombs here, here, and here. So realistically, I guess you could bait out a Sarch potentially. But if you do come in, actually, let's actually... If you come in from this angle right here specifically, I think you'd be pretty much safe. The reason why, I think you could land right here. You'd have enough space everywhere else where there can't be a giant bomb in this entire area right here. There is no giant bombs in this entire area. So I feel like you'd be relatively safe. Or I guess you could even go a step further. If you land on top of this spot, you could actually probably bait out giant bombs instead, and you'd be completely safe then at that point. I think ultimately it just boils down to your upgrades are fantastic. I think this base design is not built for current metas. I don't even think it's really built against a little bit earlier metas, but welcome back, Frosty. I think, unfortunately, I'm probably going to give this, I'm giving this a score here with the upgrades. With your upgrades, I'll give it a 7. Fully maxed out, I might give it a 7.5. I think there are chances that you could defend here and there, but I think there's a lot of armies, unfortunately, that can triple this. Your upgrades are doing a lot of the carry and heavy work here. And some people might think that might be too high for this base design. There are a lot of flaws, I think, to this base. There's some that you could fix and get a higher score, but I think ultimately just a whole different base design might be a lot better of a play. Take builder huts out of the center, you can move things around and make more anti-sarch. That is true. I think if you were to, you'd have to move the air sweeper specifically. I'd almost recommend if you're going to do a base like this, because your air defenses are like this. Your air defenses are like this, right? Have your air sweepers up here facing downwards. Wait, do I want... No, wait, hold on. Is that the correct? No, hold on. Sorry. Hold on. No, you'd want the air sweepers to be on the back end, right? You'd want your air sweepers... No, yeah. Yes. Sorry. Oh my god, I don't know why that was such a struggle right there. Yes, you would want your air sweepers like that. Because you want the attack happening from the top, right? So if you have your air sweepers on the top section facing down, if they do attack from this side here, they're going to be going against air sweepers, which know what air attack wants to do, right? Arrow value would be solved by that, because you wouldn't be able to hit everything. And if they attack against the air sweepers, right, if they come in from the bottom side, you have the air defenses on the back end attacking. Does that make sense? Sorry, I don't know why that just struggled so much. So you'd want your air sweepers on the north of your base when you have all of your air defenses on the south of the base, and then bait the attack happening from the north of the base. Yep, Junior, just sauce me your player code. We can take a look after this. TikTok is lagging so bad. Is that true? Anyone else lagging on TikTok? And it would open up the center for more big bombs. Real. So, I think realistically, a little bit more spacing. You don't need as much clutter in here. Put some cannons, put some archers on the outside of the base. It doesn't really matter that much. Space out the base more. Put the air sweepers like that. I think that solves A, the arrow value, but then B, solves a lot. It makes the space a lot trickier. As I'd recommend. Alrighty. Junior, let's take a look here. Your upgrades are fantastic, and luckily, because your upgrades are so good, you can easily get a really solid base design, even if you just copy like a very meta current one. Even if you copy a
Your RUSHEF.
You'd be pretty solid. Sorry, yeah, this design specifically is not great. This is a Town Hall, I think 11 base design, compact into a Town Hall 14, which is never a good thing. But specifically, this specific design is even bad for a Town Hall 11 because there's a huge flaw to this. Now, funny enough, the massive flaw to this base design isn't really a problem for Town Hall 14. But if you're running this base as a Town Hall 11, typically you can just zap right in between the Inferno Towers and the Eagle Artillery, and you can actually take out all 3 of them in one go, which is a massive flaw. You never want a base like that, and I would never recommend this base design for a Town Hall 11, even though it's built for a Town Hall 11. The only thing is, you're a Town Hall 14 running it, which is not great. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Unfortunately, I don't know if I want to break down this base just because it will ultimately come down to you're going to want a different base design. I will break it down just because you did redeem one. But yeah, I would. Okay, you don't want me to break it down. That's completely fine. Again, unfortunately, you don't run older, and I don't know if you would have gotten this from someone or what, but if you upgrade your town hall, almost always just get a different design. There's not really a reason to run a Town Hall 11 base design as a Town Hall 12 or a Town Hall 12 base design as a Town Hall 13 or whatever. I would say always check it out. This looks like a Town Hall 11 layout. It is, Frosty. You can tell that they've had the base for a long time. He's got a ton of new walls on the outside and doing nothing. Yeah. Yeah.
Look for a good ring base for a TH14.
Well, I was even thinking, I'm like, could this base design be actually good? Because RC dive is a thing now, right? And for the most part, you want to make a ring-like effect for RC dives. But I don't think this would be good because I do think you could easily get into the center with an RC dive. Oh, and you have a hole in your base. That is also not fantastic. Having holes in the base is also not fantastic. I'm kind of shocked that it took me that long to find the hole. Realistically, your upgrades are actually not that bad. Yeah. I'm gonna, unfortunately, this is gonna be harsh, Junior. I'm sorry. I'm probably going to give this like a 4 out of 10. Your upgrades are really good, but the design is really not it, and unfortunately, you're not maxed out on the upgrades. The good news is, because your upgrades are at least semi-decent and pretty good, maxed out for the previous Town Hall, I think with a completely copied modern Town Hall 14 base design, even if it's super common, I'd recommend like Judo Sloth's video. I'd recommend Judo Sloth's video on like every Town Hall or a war base for every Town Hall level or whatever it's called. You'd probably get at least like an 8 or 8.5 out of 10. At least on that thing. There's probably better ones, but that would at least be semi-decent, you know? But yeah, no. Brother, this is a Town Hall 11 base design. I wouldn't, even if you were a Town Hall 11, that base design is not good. I would definitely recommend something else. Don't clip that. What's clipping? What? Who's clipping what? Wait, did I say something? Just bought 3 gold passes using code HIPPOSLC. Office Nerd. Brother. Did we give a shout out to Office Nerd? I swear to God, chat. Mods, did we give one? You better have. Yeah, 16 minutes ago, okay. You don't even know? What did I say? What did I say, chat? Can you show your hero skins? On my main account? No, actually, so TikTok doesn't earn base reviews anymore. They complained enough. You guys have complained so much about free base reviews.
Use code HIPASLC when purchasing Supercell goods.
Frosty, yes, I actually, literally, after stream, I have another sponsorship lined up immediately. And I'm not gonna lie, not only does it look pretty fun, it's completely different than any other sponsorship that we've done. But I believe it's new, so no one's done it before. And it's the newer versions of sponsorships where you the grab tab, which you can earn a lot more prizes with, which I think is fantastic. My king has a lot of skins. My queen has a lot of skins. We have the new one. Minion Prince. I think I'm missing... I'm missing the military commander one. Warden has a lot of skins. And my RC has a lot of skins. Dude, this Snake Champions... Wait, so can I get my base rated? For free, the only way to get base ratings is on Twitch. Again, you guys, TikTok has complained way too much about free base reviews, which I still boggles my mind that I'm one of the only creators that does like deep dive base reviews, and they still complained about it. So I moved it to Twitch only. If you want it, you got to come over to Twitch. You can earn one there. Otherwise, you can still get them on TikTok. You just have to do the stuff up here. The new skins are so fire, dude. The RC specifically, I think the RC is the best skin. Then it goes King, either Minion Prince or Grand Warden, and then the Queen. The scenery though, chat. Oh my god. The scenery looks so good. I'm getting that right away. That being said, you guys did like up or follow the live stream enough, and there is something you guys do get for that. And I'll explain that in just a second. Wait, hold on.
Dosey gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
Hold on. Lockdos? Loctos? Oh, dude, dude, I stopped looking at my screen here. Loctos? Buddy? If you guys got gifted a sub, make sure you guys thank the man. Dude, coming in with 5 gifted out here. Dude, I appreciate it. Lock those. Had to start the month for you. Dude, I appreciate that. What an absolute legend. I'm feeling a type of way now.
I wish I could gift on the TikTok side.
I wish I could gift on TikTok side. Soon, hopefully, maybe. How would I get my base review? Type exclamation point BR, stands for base review. What's your favorite custom hero skin set? Custom hero skin. What do you mean by custom? Is that different than just like a skin set? Mansmith has been around for a long time. What, Lockdos? Yeah, dude. Lockdos has been around for a while. I actually got back into playing the game and played a bit this week. Do you like the no training times? Is that what pulled you back? Actually, you know what? Question for everyone in here right now. Type me in chat if you came back to the game because of the no training time update. I'm curious. Oh, dude, don't even get me started on the 1 gorilla versus 100 man debate. Chat, don't even get me started on the 1 gorilla versus 100 man fight. Dude, 100 people are 100% getting that, bro. A gorilla is not clearing 100 dudes, bro. Do you guys see the TikTok of like the one dude made a video? He's like, me grabbing the gorilla's nuts so the other 42 people could. Oh, dude, I think you could make a whole series about that where it's like, oh, dude, it's so good. Dude, the TikTok is hilarious. The TikTok's so great. Okay, hold on. 100 people, chat, fighting a gorilla. The gorilla would definitely massacre a lot of people, but like the stamina isn't there. The stamina is not there. Chat, you guys, the stamina isn't there, bro. Wait, okay, hold on. Is it a flat like, okay, is it like, is the fight happening in like a box with like a flat surface and it's like purely just straight fists? Or like, are we like in nature, right? Where there's like sticks everywhere and such, right? A 100 can't fight at once. Yeah, but like you could still have like 20 guys on the gorilla at one time, right? People got to realize that the first 20 are going to be dead. That is true. Yo, dude, if I'm on the squad there, I'm fighting dirty. All I'm saying, bro, chat. If it's to the death regardless, dude, I'm fighting dirty. I think the first thing to do is get the gorilla blind. See, that's what I'm saying, right? If we're in like a dustless, like it's a metal ground, metal walls, and it's like just like a box, and it's like 100 men versus a gorilla, that changes completely. If there's like soil, ground, sticks, and whatnot, I don't know, that changes the game. That changes the game, chat. Give it all a good dick twist. Oh my god, dude.
The T-Rex wins.
What? Push the eyes. Yeah, someone would have to get on the gorilla's back or something. I don't know. Personally, I feel like I could take it on solo. Chat, everyone get on my back. You know, I got it. Don't worry about it, chat. Don't worry about it. I got it. Buddy said nice knowing you. How tall is this? I don't know what kind of tall you're talking. Oh wait, so I can get free base reviews all the time on Twitch. People redeem it all the time. How do you defend against the RC Invis dive? I've been getting cooked with it in wars. There's ways in more modern bases where you can kind of build it in a way to kind of like bait out the RC to go not where you want her to go. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it, but like this right here, having like defenses on the outside to get her, having her a hard time to get into the center is kind of the game plan. How do I get it? I'm new to your stream. Type !BR. It should tell you. But those little coins by your chat, the chat box, they're like gold coins on it next to it. You just earn those by watching the stream. Tips for a Town Hall 9 going against nothing but a Town Hall 12. Don't go in expecting a triple. Best thing I would say is try to do a Queen Charge Lalo is probably the best thing. But I wouldn't expect Don't expect a triple, I guess is the ultimately. You know what's actually really funny? Yo, who here has saw who saw the video that I made about the Town Hall 9 tripling the Town Hall 16? Who here saw that? Did anyone see it? I saw it and I disagree with what. What do you disagree with? Because I'm not gonna lie. Nah, the video isn't like super crazy. It's kind of, I mean, it's kind of crazy if you've never seen it before. But dude, the comment section is different. The comment section is different on that video. I don't know, the comment section is really weird on that one. We have to be on Twitch for a base review. If you want it for free, yes, that's how you get one. You earn one on Twitch. I think that base was made just to get tripled for the video. Yeah, 100%. If not, I mean, it's very rare that that would happen, but I would say yes, probably. But that's not the point of the video. The whole point of it is the fact that it could be done. Someone asked what the possible highest Town Hall was for a Town Hall 12 to triple. I said I think probably a Town Hall 17 because I've seen a Town Hall 9 triple at max Town Hall 16 because that is possibly that is possible. It being done means it is possible, right? Regardless if the base was set up specifically for that or not. Oh, I think it's insanely crazy that it still happened. A lot of people lost sight. They're like, I don't know. It was. I thought the comment section was really weird. On the fact that they were shocked that that was made that way or something. How is that possible? What do you mean? How is that possible? You literally saw it get done. The video literally demonstrates how it's possible by doing it. I also have a video of me 3-starring a Tunnel 16 with Tunnel 14 and no army. So that. Oh, how was a Town Hall 12 able to triple a Tunnel 17? I would assume very similarly. I think I saw it. I think it was a Town Hall. Hold on. Do I make another video on it? Hold on. Chat. Okay, hold on. Chat, we gotta farm another clip here. To triple a Town Hall 17 as a Town Hall 12. How is it possible? Well, let me show you something kind of nice here, chat. We go back, chat. Right here, we have a Town Hall 10. Tripling a maxed Town Hall. I guess this isn't purely this anymore. This video was posted a little bit earlier, so the scatter shots and Inferno Towers aren't maxed out. So take that with a grain of salt here. But this is a Town Hall 10 tripling a Town Hall 17. We're bringing it back. Coming in with the king on the right side, the Wizard Tower. Let me try not to voice crack this time when making this video. I think that would be very important. Town Hall 15 defenses, what do you mean? If you're okay, hold on. If you're talking about this wizard tower, or sorry, this archer tower on the left and right side, that is the max level for them. That is the max level for them. That you can't go higher than that. I saw a lot of people saying that. You goobers out there. So, when people are saying that, like, surely a Town Hall 12 can't, if a Town Hall 10 can, I mean... there we go. I should quit if this is true. I mean, you guys are watching it right here, aren't you? They're the Super Minion CC again, yet again. We have CC troops. Tom, yeah, I mean, yeah, you could. I saw your stream on my front page. When you look down so your hat covers your eyes and brows, you look identical to another YouTuber I watch. Is it Clash Bashing? A lot of people compare me to Clash Bashing. Is this hard mode? Is that hard mode? I don't know what that means. Chat, is this in hard mode? Because, I mean, people are going to have a field day if this isn't hard mode. I mean, this isn't, like, current hard mode. This would have been whenever this video would have came out, but... That's hard mode, isn't that? I don't know what language this is. So, this is a Town Hall 10 tripling a Town Hall 17 in hard mode. So all the people in the comment section saying this and that. There you go. And half the army still alive. That is true. 2 heroes are still alive. Yeah. There you go. So... what could potentially a Town Hall 12 triple? Apparently a Town Hall 17 is still on the thing there, considering a Town Hall 10 tripled a Town Hall 17 in hard mode. There you go, chat. There you go. For all the people in the comment section. Can he triple a different base, though? Probably not, but that's not the whole point. That's not the point of the video. You think that's AI? I feel like this base is missing a building. Is missing buildings? I don't think so. So Town Hall 17 is well, we saw a Town Hall 9 triple at max Town Hall 16. Now we just saw a Town Hall 10 triple A Town Hall 17 in hard mode, so... there you go. It's just an old video before the multi-gear and third multi-archer. True. That is true. And technically, the scatter shots and infernos, and I think the mortars weren't maxed out to where they could be nowadays. But yeah, it's just a little bit older, comparatively. Chad, do you guys know the song A-Team by Ed Sheeran? Kind of a crazy pull, but I was thinking about adding it potentially to my playlist. But I don't know. It's kind of a sadder song, so I wasn't sure.
Not to brag, but I am 10x better than Hip.
Whoa. You know, someone else recently claimed something very similar, so I had to prove them wrong. Dude, the A-Team from Ed Sheeran is such a sad song, but I love it. Remember, I tripled my friend's Tunnel 12 when I was at Town Hall 10, and a few weeks ago I hit Tunnel 13 and tripled his Town Hall 15. There was, some of you guys know Shibum in my Twitch chat. He, on regular, would triple a lot higher Town Halls than what he was. If you know what you're doing, you can triple. Obviously, the bases that I did show for those videos are specifically built a certain way, but it is to prove that it still can be done. Like, still underestimating the fact that maxed heroes, max defenses, CC troops on everything, the Town Hall itself, like, there's still a lot to be said about doing that, even regardless. Level 40 heroes going against level 100 heroes is insane. Regardless of how you look at it. What's the best troops of 3-star when I'm at Town Hall 11? Witches are very good. I have a TikTok video on that. Alright, chat. We're getting there. We're getting close. I'm going to try to push. I'm very close. I think I can push this before Legends resets. Oop. I did not mean to pop. Oh, you know what? Let's just attack weirdly, I guess. Let's get weird here. Is this going to be a good attack? Probably not. I attacked that so badly, by the way. I think the biggest gap I've ever did was a Town Hall 12 on a Town Hall 16. You tripled? Or you just attacked? I 3-starred a dude in chat who got a base review once he was Town Hall 16. Oh wait, to prove that the base was bad? I think I kind of remember something like that. Hey bro, I recently turned Town Hall 14. Got any army tips for army camp struggling to triple? Hydra or just mass dragon with some balloon or some blimp strategies. Whether that's mass balloons, clone, Sarch, Yeti clone, super minion clone. There's a lot of different things you can do with clone spells, but. Oh, did not mean to pop that right away. Certainly. I'd say, honestly, literally just mass dragon. Do an RC charge like I do. Mass dragons like I do. You can basically do this exact same attack strategy at Town Hall 14. My heroes are under-leveled now. I made funnels with my queen and champ plus invisibility, and that took out a good chunk of his anti-air. He said Lava Loon was trash. What? Did I miss something? Me? I'm confused. Or he what? He did? The person that you were tripling? I got you to budge. Minion Prince is underrated. I would agree with that. Minion Prince is fantastic. Dude, Minion Prince is that guy. Even on defense, he's insane. I stopped playing in January because I was maxed, so is it worth coming back now? Well, you wouldn't be maxed anymore, I'll tell you that much. Plus, there's been some crazy updates since the fact. Sorry. I was sent to Snapchat. Was talking about the message before when I tripled my friend that was 2 tunnels higher. I would be shocked that he would say that lava. What did you say? Lava. He said Lava Loon was trash. Yeah, Lava Loon was trash. I don't know. And maybe he just wasn't good with it or something. But Lava Loon, to a degree, I think now for like Town Hall 17, it's not good. But for every other Town Hall, it's definitely a very solid option. Yeah, I don't use Snapchat much, but it is one of the better ways to, if someone records like a video. He was showing me his setup for gaming. So I've seen this base before. I feel like I've seen a more lopsided version of this base. The rage spells are definitely weird. I feel like the value around them is kind of a lot, but not a huge amount where it's like game breaking. I feel like you have some. I don't know if this base has the best anti-RC dive stuff. Maybe I'm tripping here, but like, you could have a, I guess a hidden Tesla in between these buildings here, and probably somewhere here. But like, I feel like if an like let's say hypothetically, chat, I RC dive into here, right? And she follows the way. I feel like she's very much going to get into the middle of this rage. Like, pretty easily. Which I feel like if you do take on the rage, unless it's like specifically going for it, I feel like taking that value out is pretty rough. Wait, what? It's an Itsu base from this month for CWL. Defends dragons and E-dragons very well. Tested it in war already. Really? Huh. Is it... I feel like I might be wrong, but I feel like RC dive would still work very strong on this base. Unless, again, I can't see where the hidden Teslas are, but I feel like that's the only thing that would really stop it. Am I wrong into thinking that an RC dive on this side would work really easily? Because, like, I'm looking at how I would attack this base, right? I would dive into here. I would probably queen, RC, recall this section, and probably just attack with my main army straight through the center here. That's what I would do. That's how I would attack this. I've seen very similar bases. I don't know. That's how I would attack this base. I feel like the I don't know. I feel like the RC value is pretty good up here. Anti-RC value is pretty good up here, especially because of the dead space. But also additionally, I just unless this is baited somehow, I feel like this is very easy to get into. Is this base on cooldown at all, the Budge? I don't know. I feel like I've seen better anti-RC dive stuff than this, and maybe, especially in like Champs 1, it just kind of is what it is, but... I don't know. I'm not saying it's bad by any means, I just feel like... I feel like it's also not the best I've seen. At least for the anti-RC dive, unless I'm missing something. I sent it? Okay, hold on. Here, how about this? I'll attack it. I'll attack it on my non-dominant account. We'll see how it goes. If I can triple this without maxed out heroes, I think that will say something. I missed the stuff up top there, that's unfortunate. Why don't you have a king? King for air armies are not typically the best. We are slowing down around here right now. Maybe? Maybe? Oh my god. Okay. Maybe the traps were kind of insane. I feel like... dang, okay. Maybe I did miss a little something. I feel like we just got like trapped up right there pretty badly. That air sweeper, yeah, that air sweeper just played God right there. Holy. MVP air sweeper. That air sweeper, I think, just actually cost me this entire attack. Yeah, maybe it's not too bad. Also, it doesn't help that these two defenses are on like 1 HP right here, both of them, I think. Yeah. If they weren't in the picture, I think this probably would have been closer to a triple. But yeah, that is true. That is, I didn't want to. Yeah, it is not max heroes. I think if I would hit the arrow better and maybe even dealt with the air sweeper a little bit better, that could have been a triple. But regardless, a little bit better than a little bit tougher than I thought. I'll give it the base that, but I don't know. I still feel like I found better anti-RC bases. Definitely a little bit saucier than I thought, though. Can't deny. I need Queen Charge to come back. I don't know. A lot of people do like Queen Charge. I think it had a very dominant run for a very long time. So I honestly am not too...
Streamer loot.
What? I'm not too opposed for it being gone. I'm not missing it at all. So that's just me. That was like insane arrow, chat. I don't know if you saw that, but I actually took out the monolith with that. That was nice. Queen Charge is the most fun attack. Yeah, I like to bash my head against walls too. I felt like I was stuck in front of the... I felt like I was stuck in front of the monolith forever, too. My roots were out of range when they got froze through. Yeah, maybe those ice golems are just cooking. Right now, the rectangular bases with anti-RC corners give me the most concern when attacking. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think right now, every meta attack strategy, for the most part, uses some sort of, like, RC dive. And I think specifically with the Spirit Fox, a lot of people are running min-maxed invis towers, or like invis spells, where I think if you can waste enough time on the outside, the RC dive isn't getting much value. So that's where I'm like, I feel like having outside bait is very, very strong. You guys want to see a little sneak peek here? How about this? We do a little sneak peek here. How close am I? Sorry, 1 second. Wow, that was a struggle to speak right there. How about this, chat? I'll show you a little sneak peek of the new base I was working on. It is a version of my old one. But then we do the scenery giveaway. Thoughts? Thoughts, chat? The base I hit in main clan war was pretty saucy. I'll have to look at that. Okay. So, you guys know... And maybe this might be hard to see, because I think I filled it back up with traps here. Or not traps, obstacles. So you guys know the Rage Invis base that I showed off, right? You guys know this base design, right? Hold on. Trying to clear it out a little bit for you guys. Okay. So you guys know this base design, right? This one? You guys know this base design, right? So what I ended up doing was I specifically added defenses on the outside to try to make more of an anti-RC dive, hopefully. Because how I look at this base now is there's like 3 layers, right? You have the outside layer right here with all the anti-RC dives. Then you have the inner layer, right? And then you have the ultra inner, you know, like the invis layer, right? I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I really don't know if the defenses are close enough that they can make an anti-RC dive. I'm hoping so. But like low key, chat? Low key though? I kind of like this. I'm hoping. Yeah, this is an original base. So we have a lot of the more kind of junk kind of on the outside. Even the builder huts that are on the outside, they still can repair a ton. We do also have one on the inside too, so it can repair. But specifically, there's a lot of defenses on the outside. There's a good section on the inside where you have like your air defenses, you have your expos, you have the multi-gear, the fire spitters face the middle fire, air sweepers. I kind of like it. I'd RC charge the right corner. I always push behind the sweeper whenever possible. If the bait was right in the corner, it would get me. I've seen that a lot. I've seen a lot of people come in from this top right section. If it continues being a problem, I think I'll go off of that. But dude, I love when the obstacles are in here. It makes it so much worse. I think this is what I'll probably be running, because I think I cooked with this one. I'm hoping I really hope it doesn't go badly, but dude, the obstacles are insane, right? I actually specifically tried choosing ones that are a lot bigger, because like this is a 2x2 obstacle, but do you see how much coverage it actually like covers? It's a 2x2, but it covers like almost like a 3x3 in space, because it's like a massive obstacle. So I try to cover even more stuff. Dude, hand-picking obstacles for more stuff is crazy. But yeah, this is the new one I was working on. It's obviously an altered version, but I actually really like it. I think I cooked with it. Yeah, I want to use it on I want to use it, but I think it's, yeah. Also, chat, if I do some furnaces, I could see that being kind of an issue too. 30 seconds to plan, 15 seconds just to see past the obstacles. Yeah, I actually been thinking about making a video on that. The attacker can see the obstacles. There are certain obstacles, gosh dang it. There are certain obstacles that you can't show, but there are a lot of obstacles that still show. I believe spawnable obstacles can't be put on the base, but earned obstacles can be. I do have a Town Hall 11 account. Gosh dang it, chat. I'm off this account for a moment. Did they actually change how obstacles work in war? Or am I tripping? How many trophies? 21? Gosh dang it. Alright. Chat. Should we do a scenery giveaway? Who wants to win a scenery? Is it scenery time? It's on Twitch. But you can still make it on over to you can still make it on over. Alrighty, chat. Giveaway time. Giveaway time. So here's how it works. On Twitch, if you type the command !ticket, you can get a free entry. Does not cost anything. There's only 52 people that are entered. Additionally, though, any of the people that are actually watching on Twitch, you can earn points just by watching and doing other stuff. It's 1,000 points per additional ticket. So if you type !points, you can see how many points you have, and you get even more tickets on top of that. Those are for the people that obviously spend time watching on Twitch and earn stuff like that. How to enter the giveaway? If you want to enter, all you have to do is type !ticket. Everyone gets a free entry. The other entries are also free. They just typically involve just watching the stream. So, that being said, chat, I'm going to give you guys until this 7. It's going to go 7:12:02. So it's going to be like 3.5 minutes here. 3.5 minutes there. And then we'll do it. I have 3,564 points. Do I have entries? Type !ticket, and then every 1,000 points is equal to 1 ticket. So if you want to get 3 tickets with your 3,000 points, you can type !ticket space and then the 3. This is for a scenery, chat. Scenery giveaway. Scenery giveaway time, chat. What's my Twitch? Same username. You have about 2.5 minutes to get there. $57 people entered. All you have to do is type !ticket. You get a free entry. It's that simple. It is that simple, chat. 2 minutes remaining. I want a 1 in 20. What's a 1 in 12? How many tickets do you have, Gavin? If Gavin wins this again, bruh, I swear. I swear. And remember, chat, one of the rules is you have to be in stream. So even if it does get pulled, we have to make sure the person's in stream, because if they're not, then we do it again. Yep, you get points just by watching the stream. That is how that works. Alright, chat, 1 minute remaining here. 1 minute remaining. Ugh. We have to type exclamation point ticket. All together, no spaces, no nothing, just exclamation point ticket. 30 seconds remaining, chat. This is your last chance to get into the goal or the scenery giveaway. We're giving away a scenery. And the last chance. 20 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close. Alrighty, chat. 7, 1, 2 is when I said that it would close up, and that's what it is. We have 58 people entered, 1,223. Here we go. The winner, assuming that they're in chat at the time, is bang. Dude, are you kidding me? Dude, chat, dude, ban him. I think, yo, low key chat. I don't know about this one. Even I don't know about this one here, bro. He, the thing beforehand, he's talking in chat. He's like, dude, I won a 1 in 20. What's a 1 in 12? Bro, and then he hit. Nah, okay, I don't know about this one, chat. Thing is, I know he's in stream. I know he's in chat right now, so. What were my odds? It said you had 13%? Yeah, 13.25%. Chat, do you guys want to see your percentages? Do you guys want to see your percentages? Do another one? We can do another one, but it won't be tonight. Okay. Chat, Gavin is the winner. I will pick more winners to but they won't win anything. They're just to show the odds that you had. All right. So Gavin is the winner here. There you go. That is everyone's odds of winning there. There you go. If you want to see your own, it should have tagged you. Congratulations, Gavin. Hit me up in the DMs. I can get you your thing there. That being said, chat, epic jungle scenery. How many points? How many points should this be? How many points, chat? $1,100? Okay. Rule. Must be in stream when it is pulled to win. Alright, give everyone a free ticket. Send confirmation. Ticket cost $1,100. Minimum tickets. There we go. Chat, you guys have a week long. Next Thursday is when we'll do the next one. Next Thursday is when we'll do this. You guys have until then. Join my streams, earn points. Get your free ticket by typing exclamation point ticket. Do all that kind of stuff. And, yeah. There we go. Who bought 151 tickets? Goobachu? Okay, bucko. Alrighty. We got a big spender over here. What's the plan for the rest of the stream? We have a sponsorship we gotta do. So that's what we're gonna probably do for the rest of the night, because I need to do, like a chat, it's not even a want or whatever. I need to do it. I need to do the sponsored stream. So we're gonna do it. Okay. That being said, I don't think YouTube or TikTok, I think you guys can do the sponsored stream or anything. This is for gold passes, so I'm actually going to end the stream for you guys. If you guys want to watch the sponsored stream, come on over to Twitch, in case you guys haven't. But yeah. Big puzzle wins. Let's do puzzle and survival. There we go. All right. That being said, TikTok and YouTube, I appreciate you guys.